This is 2008 Ford F-150. Customers having ignition cylinder trouble. It doesn't turn. Kind of have to play with it. So we're going to change out that ignition cylinder along with a switch in the back. You can try this off. This is the new cylinder and the keys. This is a 5.5 mil. So once you remove a screw, you just pry that off. It'll be easier by removing the bottom dash panel. It's a 7 mil, there are two of them. Okay, this cover, it kind of goes under part of a steering wheel. So you just pry this out. It's snug, but you pry this inward like this, and this comes out. Once you have it out, we're going to remove this immobilizer. There is one screw. Okay, so once you remove that screw underneath, which is 5.5 mil, same size, then you can gently remove this. Now, once you remove that, underneath, there's a pinhole. So, go underneath, there's a pinhole right here. That pinhole, we're going to push the pin, stick it in there, and that should release the ignition cylinder. Alright, so what you're doing is, once you remove this immobilizer, under part of it, there's a hole. I'm going to stick into the hole. There's a hole right there. See, there's a hole. So what you're doing is, you are pushing, not this metal, right in front of it. There is a black button here. It can only be pushed in if you have, this goes into this groove here that cut out. You can only take the key out by pushing that button. This key has to be lined up with this part right here. I'm shining the wrong one. See this right here on the steering wheel, there's a metal piece. The key has to be pointing at exactly line up with that metal. So this metal and the key itself has to be in this shape, like this. So this is the new key. That goes in like this. So you have to line up, push in, that pin comes back out. Now it's locked in place. You take the key out. A little tricky, but it's doable. Again, only way you can push that pin inward, this key has to be exactly lined up with this bar here, like this way, and you push that black button from that hole, the ignition cylinder comes out. So it's not coming out at the off position. It's more like a run position, not crank, a run position, about that. Then putting it back in the same way. Once it's locked in, of course, pin pops out and cylinder stays in like that. To take out the ignition cylinder, there's a clip, one on the bottom, one on the top. You push them inward. I'm going to take this out. This is partially out. So, this clip right here, you push that in, then the whole thing comes out this way, because it's easier if you disconnect the plug first. So you do that. This part here, with my fingertip right here, you push that clip upward, tilt sideways, this comes out. And putting it back in, the new one, the same way.
Just try.
Of course, this key has a chip in it. You have to program it. So when you start, you're just going to temporarily put the key, old one, original one, in here. Like that. Like that. So we're going to have to add new keys. So we're going to do, this is the xtool X100. Hit add key. It says insert a new key, which is a new one right here. Turn the ignition on. Hit yes. Okay. Okay, program failure. Oh, you know what? I already programmed this one, so it's not going to program. Wait. Wait. Okay, so we got to program new key. So we got xtool connected, and you hit add key, and insert new key and turn the ignition on. Ignition is on, and you hit yes. Program failure. What the fuck? Why is it failure? We got xtool connected. It's already programmed, so I cannot really program twice. So I'm going to show you. Add key, and turn the ignition on, which is ignition on, and you hit OK, then it's going to learn it. But it's already programmed. I forgot to videotape, but it's a program. So new key works. You need this in order to program new key. So everything works. So we're going to put this back in, and put everything back together.